Christmas ornaments are making Etsy sellers so much money this time of year. While yes, they are not evergreen items where they sell every month of the year, they will make you a lot of money in just this short amount of time. The Q4 holiday season is when Etsy sellers make the most money throughout the year, especially if they're selling Christmas ornaments. You can make a lot of money just from having these ornaments up from the months September, October, November, and the beginning weeks of December. It is not too late to get these up. It's actually the perfect time because Q4 is starting right now. October 1st was the start of Q4, so you are not too far off from that. You want to get these listings up ASAP, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. There are already some Christmas ornament listings on Etsy that are bringing in 4 figures this month, 5 figures this month. So these listings are only going to skyrocket even further as we get closer to the holiday. You don't want to sleep on this print-on-demand product. I'm going to jump into showing you an example of a really great optimized, personalized Christmas ornament, and then we're going to design and list our own. 49 people bought this Christmas ornament in the last 24 hours, and we are just in the very beginning of October. I'm actually filming this on September 29th. So this listing is going to really take off from now until the peak holiday buyer season, which will be sometime November. So let me show you how much this listing is currently making. They're currently making an estimated monthly revenue of $9,000. Like I said, this is only going to increase as we get closer to the holiday. This listing has made a total of 6,276 sales on just this one listing. So this is the power of what one really good listing can do for you on Etsy. Now I want to make it clear we are not copying these excellent listings that we are finding, but we are gaining inspiration and we're going to add that to our own designs. So we're going to head into one of my favorite platforms, Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica is my go-to site for graphics when I don't have enough time to make my own designs. Now, with Creative Fabrica, you will have the usage rights for print-on-demand products. However, as an Etsy seller, for Etsy seller rules, you need to have a hand in the creative process. So because we're doing print on demand, we're not physically making these products. Printify is doing that for us. So we have to have a part in the design process. So we cannot just take one graphic from Creative Fabrica and slap it on a product and list it in our Etsy shops. That is against the Etsy rules. We are allowed to take a graphic from Creative Fabrica or Canva, wherever, and add other elements to that design, whether you're adding more graphics to it or you're adding a text. You need to switch up the design and make it your own so that you have a part in the creative process of your product. So that being said, I came to Creative Fabrica and I typed in Christmas stockings. I want to be different than this one, so they used Christmas trees. I'm going to use Christmas stockings, and I could literally pick this one if I'm doing the family of 3 one, because there's 3 right here, or I could do one like this, or I can just find like individual stockings like this one where I can download the bundle and choose whichever 3 that I want for my ornament. This one would be really cute for a family of 5, and to tweak the design I would erase the saying and then maybe put their names under each stocking. I think this one's really cute. I might actually use this one for the family of 3. I don't know, I really like the feel of it. So we're gonna go ahead and download this. Now we are in Canva with a 5,000 by 5,000 canvas, and I'm going to pull in that design. All right, and I don't want the saying on it, so I'm going to crop this out. For the rest, I'm going to erase it. I'm going to go to Edit and Magic Eraser, and I'm going to erase the saying. I might keep the snowflakes, I'm not sure yet. All right, and because I'm doing family of 3, I think I'm going to choose these 3. So I also have to go in and erase this little piece here and these 2 stockings. And I actually am going to erase the snowflakes because you'll see why in a minute. This smaller so that I can erase this little guy. Okay, then I'm going to add a text box. Our first Christmas together. let's see, Our First Christmas. And then I'm going to change the font. I like that. It's kind of Christmassy. And I'm going to change the color. I like to match it to the photo colors. So I'm going to, let's see, I think red. Our First Christmas. Then another text box, together as 3. And then I'm going to curve these. So you click on the text and then you're going to go to Effects and then come down here to Curve. And then this one I'm also going to curve the opposite direction. This one will be down lower because I'm going to type in the names underneath. So add a text box. I'm going to change the font for these ones so it's more clear. So this is mom, and then another text box, dad, change the font. And then another text box for the baby. Let's just say like Sammy. I might even go further and put in, I like to do, let's see, establish. And then 2024. It's just like another piece of personalization. And I think I'm going to change the colors of the names. All right, and let's see, 297. I like to make the font the same size. All right, and then I'm going to go to Share, Download, PNG file, transparent background so that you're not getting this white box in the background. Click Download. And you're going to want to save this template in Canva because whenever you get an order, all you're going to simply have to do is come in here, click, and change the name. So let's say the name is Mark. So you would come in here and just change the name and share, download, and do the same process, and you would upload this within Printify, which I'm going to show you how to do in just a moment. The next step is to come into Printify and choose your ornament. This is the main one that I use. And then you're going to click Start Designing, and you're going to upload that design. We are going to scale the design, and just know that if the design is outside of the dotted lines or within this circle here, it will get cut off. So if you go like this, it's gonna get cut off. We don't want that. So you're gonna pull it down and scale it as much as you can, center it, and then you're gonna come up here to Preview. And these are the mock-up photos that you will use in your Etsy listing. Another example and another example. This one is showing if you want to put a design on the back side, it's showing what it would be on the back side. But for this one, I'm just doing one side. And then we're going to click Save Product here. Now, I am not going to fill out this listing within Printify, and I am not going to publish this to Etsy, because if I publish it, then this ornament specifically will be synced up to my Etsy shop. So when a customer orders it, they're going to get this one where it says Mom, Sammy, and Dad on it, and they're not going to be happy. So let me show you what you're going to do next. You're just going to save as draft so that this is saved within Printify so that you can use these mock-up photos in your Etsy listing. All right, so within Etsy, you're going to come to Listings, and then I actually have another video on this if you want to check it out. It's in the description below, how to do custom personalized pet Christmas ornaments. They are huge sellers right now as well. But anyways, we're going to come over here to add a listing. and you're going to do physical item, another company or person, a finished product, when did you make it, made to order. We're going to select the production partner, which I use Printify, and then hit apply. Now here, you're going to add your title here. If you need help filling out the listing in more detail, in my description below, I have my free Print on Demand to Freedom course where I go into more detail on how to fill out the listings. But for time purposes here, we're going to go through this pretty quickly. Okay, here you can add up to 10 photos in a video, so I suggest you use those 3 mock-up photos from Printify. I'm just going to add to this one for right now, and then I like to adjust the thumbnail. I like to zoom it in so that it's closer. We don't want to cut it off. You don't want to zoom it in all the way. We want to see that it's still an ornament, but we want the design to be up close for the customers to see as they are browsing through a sea of other listings. So then I'm going to click done and apply. Here you're going to add description. And then here is a very important part. We're going to click add personalization. So we're going to put 1, add child's name, 2, add the year. Then I'm going to put an example. So 1, Sammy, 2, 2024. All right, and then we're going to set the price and the quantity. I always put $9.99. Okay, details, physical item. We're going to type in ornament here. Going to skip over the attributes. You would put in your 13 tags and then select your shipping and then choose if you want it to be automatic or manual, and then you will click publish. When you get an order on Etsy, you're going to see their personalization requests. So let's just say that they wanted the name to be Andy. So you're going to come right into Canva, find the template, and you're going to change it according to what they requested. Let's say they changed the year to 2025. And then you're going to share, download, PNG, transparent background, download. Then you are going to come in to Printify to the orders section, and you're going to go to other orders. I don't have an example on this Printify account because this is my dummy account to teach you guys things, but the order would be synced right here. You would see the customer's order information. So you're going to have to manually put this order in. So the first thing you do is you're going to find the ornament and then start designing. Then you're going to upload that new design. You're going to scale it down to fit nicely. Remember, it will be cut off if it's up here. And then you're going to click preview just to make sure it's good. Then you're going to come down here to save product. Now you're not going to fill out this listing and publish it to Etsy because this is a custom order. But what you are going to do is you're going to give this a name so that it's easy for you to sync it to the order. So we're just going to type in Andy 2025 and then click save as draft. Then you're going to come over here to the delivery tab. You're going to go to other orders. You're going to click on that order and then you will sync it to the product. You will type in Andy 2025, choose that, and then it's pretty straightforward from there on out. If you want to see how I make personalized pet ornaments, click that link in the description below for a full tutorial.